Have a seat and thank you so much for coming. It is so nice to have the member of the SkyWest family take time from their journey and carry on with me. No problem, given the work conditions over the past 18 months I have nowhere else to go, and my family refuses to talk to me. I should be thanking you actually, the house feels so cold and empty when I come home from one of those 26-hour 9 days. So how was your trip to St. George? Not bad and thank you for asking. I have to say it brings me back to my childhood being here. Not because I visited when I was younger, but rather because this place seems to be stuck in the late 70s or early 80s. Well, first and foremost, I would like to congratulate you on having the incredibly irrelevant distinction of receiving more carry-on tags and raves than anyone in the 2-year period we actually have been wasting time and manpower tracking that crap. How does that make you feel? It is almost as prestigious as winning the Congressional Medal of Honor. Well, it is difficult to put into words, because I lack the ability to get excited about the same type rewards I received in kindergarten for not pissing my pants during nap time. To be fair, I will say that when I saw that it took 6 whole months to reach 20,000 carry-on tags rewarded, it was only then that I realized what a special distinction it was. And I want you to know that it offered me enormous comfort when I was sitting in Knoxville, Tennessee all day on Christmas while my ex-wife and her boyfriend spent time with our children. I'm glad that the carry-on tags have made your SkyWest journey more satisfying. We are a family here, so do not waste any more time worrying about that monogamous slut and your unchosen children. You have no use for them anymore. You have us now. Did you by chance win an iPod? Given the fact that the large number of carry-on tags received gave you a 1 in 2,600 chance of winning, that sort of prize really tends to snap things into focus. That hard work 24 hours a day can perhaps yield something that few people will ever have the means to purchase on their own. An iPod is an exclusive item, which is why Steve Jobs is worth $15 billion in Apple stock alone. Unfortunately, I was not a recipient of the iPod, however the suspense was amazing, and every time I saw a kid in junior high jamming out on a 64-gig iPod Touch, I thought to myself, one of these days I too will wear that joyous expression as an iPod owner. Sadly though, it was not to be, and I'm great at stuffing my disappointment down deep into my soul. I'm a 13,000 employee number, so I have learned exactly how to cope with false promises and exaggerated claims. For that, I also thank you. Did you notice those diplomas on the wall by chance? Every time I see those I feel so lucky to be part of 2 amazing organizations. One of course being SkyWest, and the other being Dixie College. If you want to do yourself a favor while you are here, I would suggest a leisurely stroll across the main quad at Dixie. It is amazing to think about the fact that despite being founded in 1911, it only took 99 years for them to get accredited for 4-year degrees. And they have them in both theology and religious studies. It truly is at the forefront of academic excellence, and I'm certain you will be awestruck when you behold the glory of Dixie College. Perhaps I will do that, but I have to be honest, I do not know why you asked me to come here, and I was hoping that perhaps you could clarify that for me. I was told that given that this was such an enormous privilege, and that I had a 3-day 700 trip that coincided with this visit, the crew policy manual was interpreted, and I would not be paid for the 3-day trip that was removed from my schedule. I feel like I should be paid because I'm being penalized for being here, and I do not think that's at all fair. Well, fill out an Appendix D and talk to your chief. I will promise you this, however, given all you have done to make this place what it is today, I will make sure you get your normal per diem, and we will split the cost of the hotel if you choose to stay in one. Jesus tap dancing Christ, I'm so lucky not be over at Mesa with those unappreciated employees. Please allow me to thank you for all you do.